Good morning. Day 38. First coffee. So today is another day of no buying food. I'm tired today. I'm glad I have leftovers to eat. So I think I will try and finish up my closet. I still have, maybe a quarter of it to go. Not too much. Shouldn't be too hard to finish up. And then I have a couple of little refurbishing projects I want to do. So we'll see where the day takes me. But first, let's see what we can find in the fridge. Alright, breakfast day 38. Let's see what we can find today. Alright, let's see. I still didn't freeze this broth. I need to do that today. And I think I'll have probably spaghetti for dinner tonight. But let's see, I only have one slice of rye bread left. I have these tortillas, and I think I'm going to have some of this flatbread for breakfast. And I don't want to eat an egg. I don't eat eggs every day. I eat them maybe 3-4 times a week. So let's see what I know. I gotta eat these avocados. I hope they're still good. So I have an avocado. Still have a lettuce. I'll eat some of that probably later, but we'll worry about that later. So I'll have the avocado. I don't have any tomatoes, so I can eat some of this. This is I think Rotel. I could have a little bit of that and then save that for another meal just on top of my avocados. Alright, so that's what I'm going to have for breakfast this morning. Let's see, what do we have here? I still have the cheddar, little cream cheese. I have this Italian cheese and blue cheese. That was good, but I do like the feta better. And for the cost, I'll spend it on the feta. And their Parmesan cheese is really good too. So I have that. It's Follow Your Heart. And then I have this that I bought quite a while ago, but I never opened it, and it's the BioLife Parmesan. But I'm not going to open this until the other one is gone. So let's go make some breakfast. I'll meet you at the stove. All right, good morning. So I don't have any salsa, and I really would like some salsa. So do you ever try and recreate something by reading the ingredients on the back of your favorite things to buy? So my favorite salsa that I buy all the time is this mild chunky salsa by Tostitos. So I don't have any more. I don't have any more in my stash. So I'm going to try and recreate some. I know it won't taste the same, but so I read the ingredients on the back here, and I pretty much have all the ingredients. But I have this Rotel, which on its own you could probably use as a salsa, but it's a little too hot for me. And then I have these organic diced tomatoes that I had in my basement stash. So I thought if I mix the two, that might spice this up and, you know, cut the heat down on that. And then I have this lemon lime pepper that I'm going to put in with it, and we'll see. I know it won't be exactly the same, but I think it'll be good, and then I can kind of see what it comes up with. So I'll probably end up putting this in the bullet to make it a little smoother, but I want to keep it somewhat chunky. And I don't know if I'm going to have to cook this a little bit or not. This is an experiment, so we'll see how it turns out. So, okay, I'm going to put this Rotel in here. And I have more Rotel, so if I need to, I can open another can, but I'm trying to avoid that. So there that goes. Before I put the tomatoes in, I'm going to put a teaspoon of this lemon lime pepper in. And let's see if this will fit. Well, let's see. I'll put that in. And this stuff is real cakey because it's a moister spice. I don't even remember where I got it, but it is salty. So we'll see how this turns out. And if it turns out, it'd be a way cheaper way to make some salsa, because the Tostitos is not cheap, but we'll try it. Right? Because we kitchen chemists enjoy this type of thing. And then if this isn't hot enough, I can also add a little Frank's. So I'm going to give this a minute to dissolve the spice, and then I'll be back. Okay, I just got out my immersion blender rather than dirty up the bullet. So I just made that a little less chunky. Now I'm going to add the can of, and this is pretty chunky too, but that's okay. I like a little bit of chunky in there. So I'm going to give this one more whirl around and then taste it and see what it needs. Okay, so the label says it has onion. I have an onion I can chop up, but I want to save that for something else since it's my last onion. So I'm just going to add, about a tablespoon of dried diced onion, because that'll rehydrate as it sits in here. And I like onion, so we'll have that. And it also says it has onion and garlic powder. So this is the onion powder. Put in a good dose of that. Garlic powder. Good dose of that. And put in as much as you like. I like onions and garlic. They don't always like me, but I like them. Alright, and I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. So that goes in. And then I'm going to add just a touch more of this lemon lime pepper. Maybe another quarter teaspoon or so. Not too much, I don't want it too salty. And I can always add a little bit more. And then I did taste this already, and it's tasting pretty good just combining the two, but it does need a little bit more heat, not much. But you can put as much as you want. So I'm going to add a little Frank's. oh, maybe 1/4 teaspoon. That's plenty. All right, and then I'm going to mix this up and let it sit in the refrigerator. Now I'm sure this won't last as long as the store-bought, so keep an eye on it for mold. I don't know how long it'll last. This is the first time I've tried this, but you can always freeze some. Our friend the freezer. And this is why I'm missing my freezer. I can't really freeze a lot of leftovers at this point. So I don't know. I'm still debating if I'm going to get another freezer eventually. I probably will, but I'm going to try and make do with just one. So, all right, let's give this a taste and see if it's even closely resembling a salsa. It's got a really nice texture. That's pretty darn good. It really is. I think I could use just a little bit more of the Franks, not much, but just a little bit more. If I can get it open. I just had it open. Alright, that's it, and then I'm sure as this sits, it's going, the flavors are going to marry, and that onion's going to rehydrate. So if you don't have any salsa, give this a try. It really works. And you can put way more Rotel than the other tomatoes, but it's got a nice consistency. And I just use the immersion blender. It's still chunky. So I think this is a winner. Give this another taste. All right. Homemade instant salsa. I'll be back in a little bit with breakfast. All right, I decided to add one more thing. I have all this garlic from Costco. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic. And then I'm going to let this sit for a few hours in the fridge. And it's already tasty the way it is. But I think the garlic will add a lot to it because I do like garlic. And the ingredients on the label say garlic too. So if you're ever in a pinch and you need one of your favorite things and you don't have it anymore, try reading the label on the back. Same works with spices if you want to make your own spice blend. You probably have to play with it a little bit to get the right balance, or look it up online. You know, like I could look up homemade Tostitos chunky salsa, and I'm sure they have a copycat online somewhere. So there you go. Well, good morning. I'm still in my pajamas. I still haven't gone upstairs and done my closet, but I just rewatched my breakfast, day 38, and I recorded a bunch of stuff, me letting the dogs out, me walking around the kitchen, and that was all on there, but the actual breakfast wasn't on there. So breakfast day 38 is already in my stomach, but I do have a little shot of it, but that's what happened there. I really need to pay more attention to that. Anyway, I just wanted to explain what happened to breakfast. I don't know. I think those people at YouTube are half asleep because I just went through some of my comments from months ago that I never really got until I just looked now. So if you
get a heart from me, that means I read it, and I went back to almost a year. Another thing YouTube is being a little lax on is the people that I follow on YouTube aren't in my news feed thing, whatever you call it. So I have to go look them up. But I've been kind of busy, so I haven't been watching too much YouTube. But I don't know what's going on. YouTube, sometimes they like you, sometimes they don't like you. When they like you, they push out your videos. When they don't like you, you don't get new subscribers. You know, your content isn't really that much different. So there's no rhyme or reason for it. You know, you hardly get any comments sometimes, and then you find out much later that the comments were actually there, but you didn't get them. So it's very frustrating because I do love to read all your comments. I don't always answer them all, but if there's a heart there, that means I read it and I got the comment, and I read every single one of them. So, and I appreciate very much when you do comment, because that also helps push my videos out, even if you just give a wave or, you know, whatever, or that was a terrible video, that was a lovely video, whatever your opinion is, it's fine, you know. Um, and then you have those people, you have no idea who they are, but all of a sudden they'll come up with a real negative comment. It's like, okay, well, whatever, that's your opinion. You do you, I'll do me. So, but anyway, I get very few of those. I mean, the people on this channel are just very lovely people, you know, and almost, I would say, 99% of the feedback that I get is very positive, and I so appreciate that, because I love every one of you. You know, I get to know you as you comment on my videos, and I really like that. You become friends. So anyway, I need to stop dragging my feet. I need to start finishing up my closet, and maybe I'll share it with you, maybe I don't, because there's still a lot of clothes in there, and I tried a lot of things on and they still look good. And it keeps me, when I do that, it keeps me from going out and buying more clothes, because I sort of did have a clothes addiction, you know. So that's the way I deal with it. I just go up and I shop in my closet. I try on different outfits. And I am going to start doing a series with an outfit of the day as I try things on. I had a lot of positive feedback on that. So it's another thing that I'd like to share with you, because I might be able to give you some good ideas. I wish that they would that you could somehow put your comments and add a picture or something to it, and share your outfits or your meals. That would be great, wouldn't it? But anyway, maybe YouTube will work on that at some point. So I'm going to get busy and do what I need to do. Sorry about the breakfast, but it was tasty, and I did use up some of the things that I already have. So, all right, I'll be back with dinner, and hopefully I'll push the right button. And if I get my closet done, I'll show you how much I did purge, and it'll be bags and hangers. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit.
Hello. I'm trying to rig up my camera here so I can show you my outfit of the day. All right, this is a very plain blouse. I've had it for a long time. And this is one of the things I'm looking at my closet. I've had these jeans. So, but I just want to show you how you can dress this up so that it looks, you know, this is something I could go shopping in, or, you know, just run out anywhere. But I could also dress this up and go out in it. So let me show you some of the accessories that I love to add. First of all, a chunky necklace. Now, not everybody likes these, but you could also layer, you know, a finer necklace if whatever you're into. But a necklace is a must. And with a chunky necklace like this, I would suggest what I do is I just wear them with a simple hoop so that it's not competing. So anyway, a necklace. And I'm an older lady, okay? And I have a little bit of a roll going on here. So if you have something that fits like this and you have these rolly things, what I suggest is a nice belt, because that'll cover some of that up. The belt will fall just right there. And I always like a belt with a pretty buckle. And you don't want that too tight, because if you do that, you're just going to get a roll here and a roll here. So, okay, there we go. Dresses it up already, right? Okay, but I'm not done yet. So I have another shirt here that I could wear on its own, but I like to layer shirts. Sometimes I'll layer it with a t-shirt, long sleeve or short sleeve. So you can layer it with that. Doesn't have to be the same color, but I just happen to have this, and that's what I'm going to layer it with. Okay, looking a little bit more dressy, right? All right, now I just have my house slippers on, so it's not making much of an impact, right? It depends on how casual or how dressy you want to go. So I have these boots that I got last year, and I can still wear a little bit of like a 2-inch chunky heel. So let me put these on, and then I'll show you what it looks like all put together. All right, I still have to figure out a setup here, but this is working okay for now. All right, so here's the whole outfit complete with my chunky boots. The belt and the boots match in color, it doesn't have to, and the chunky necklace brings it out. You could go out for an evening with this on, or you could go shopping if you want. So this is my outfit of the day. And these are all clothes I've had for quite a while. So use what you have in your closet. There's nothing fancy here, but layering your clothes, a nice belt, a nice chunky necklace, and some boots. Those 3 accessories themselves, along with earrings, can make or break an outfit. So there you go, my outfit of the day. I hope you like it. Let me know below if you liked it, or if you thought it was too young for me, too old for me, whatever you think. Let me know in the comments below. Right, well, I finally made it upstairs. I got my outfit of the day done. I may just do these a couple times a week. I'm not sure. But it's fun. I really enjoy this. And something I'm learning about myself as I do this whole process of purging and using up what I have is I like a lot of clothes. I just like having a closet full of clothes that I can shop my closet. I don't want to go in my closet and have a week's worth of clothes hanging there. That's not what I want to do. So each of us individually need to make that decision on our own. Now, some people might think, oh my God, Ellen, you have so many clothes, you know, you'll never wear them all. But so what? You know, if I want to go in there and shop and find something different, mix and match, I like that. I enjoy that. It's actually a hobby for me to go in and do that. So we shouldn't judge other people by what they do just because it's different than what we do. Now, you know, if I had clothes all over the place in big piles and didn't know anything about, not have it organized. That's a different situation. That just needs a little bit of tweaking, and as far as, getting things a little neater and cleaning up. But what I have is very well organized. I organize it by color so that if I want to wear a black shirt and a green pair of pants one day, I know exactly where my green pants are, and I know exactly where my black shirts are. So for me, having a lot of clothes keeps me from going out and buying a whole lot of new clothes. So I enjoy this. This is something that I really like to do. And once or twice a year, I like going through my closets, seeing what I have, and I reinvent my whole wardrobe over and over and over again with what I have. I don't have to run to the store. I have my own selection right at my fingertips. So this way I don't get bored with my clothes. I don't wear my clothes out because I don't wear them that often, and so they don't get laundered from week to week to week. So this is what I do. So we all need to do whatever it is that makes us happy and that makes us comfortable. I have a lot of closets in this house. I have a lot of space to put my clothes. I have a lot of space to put my shoes. And it's like a collector. I like collecting these things. So anyway, you do you. Don't listen to what anybody else says. If you want a capsule wardrobe, then you go, girl. You have that capsule wardrobe. I will never have a capsule wardrobe because that's not what I enjoy doing. And it's okay. It's all right. If you're like me and you like clothes and you have a lot of clothes and they fit you and they look good together and you can pull some things together from what you have in your closet, by all means, go ahead and do that. I applaud you, whatever you do, whether you're a minimalist or a maximalist like me in my closets. You do you, and don't listen to the naysayers and what they would do. All right, I'll be back later with some dinner. I want to finish my closet, and I'll be back later. Okay, my closet is done. I know it's still a lot of blouses and shirts, but that's all right. So there's one side. And there's the other side. And I still have some shoes and things I have to look through. So, yes, I do. I have a lot of clothes, but that's okay. It's the way I like it. So these are all the hangers of things I've purged. And it's all full of hangers. So lots of stuff is going. And I have 4 bags, kitchen garbage bags full of clothes that'll be going to the donation. So I think I did okay, and I'll be going through this closet again in a few months and probably get rid of more. But for now, I'm going to call it good. Hey, dinner day 38. Boy, am I glad I have leftovers. Finally got that closet done, and I'm very happy about that. All right, so let's see what we're going to have. Well, today I think I'm going to have some of this spaghetti. And I don't feel like having a salad. So I'm going to look in the freezer and see what veggies I have available. So I'm going to go into my veggie drawer. And there's some broccoli that I'm going to cook up. Okay, so broccoli and spaghetti for dinner. So I'll be back when I get it all plated up. Here it is, dinner day 38, leftover spaghetti with vegan Parmesan cheese and broccoli with lemon pepper and butter. All right, there we have it, another meal.
Okay, so that's that. That was a lot of work. It's not that simple going up and down the step ladder 100 times, but it's done. It's going out the door, and I hope somebody else will enjoy what I am getting rid of. So that's all I have for you today. To keep things interesting, I'll do some cooking, I'll do some purging, and we'll have some chats as well. And let me know if that's good, or if there's something that you have an interest in that I might be able to do a video on. Let me know in the comments below. So that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself, be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.